Twitch side. I'll leave my main channel off right now because that is called NESQ 0601 2024 Good Evening, which is not what this is, and I don't want to do that. So let's do some Twitch. Because we haven't done Twitch in a while, so I'll just turn Twitch on as well. Okay, so we're on Twitch, World of Warcraft, EU service with Lomi. It's not really EU service, but hell with it. We'll stream it on a couple platforms. So we'll turn on some more people. You want to turn on the other channel? We can, but it's going to be kind of weird because everybody's only getting caught half the show. Nah, I'll leave it like this. I think that's enough people to get started on enough platforms. I don't think we need to turn on a fifth one because it would just want to add more frustration to everybody. So for all the people that are just coming in right now, this is Lemmy and Finistra. Michelle Murray 20 is kind of the guest here. This is my channel show. Next week we're going to have Carmen Miranda here, and we're going to cover more content. We're going to be here until about 5 o'clock. So for those of you who came late in Twitch and the two Facebook channels, Michelle's North American Snow Queen Facebook channel, the Twitch, and of course Kick, welcome to everybody. I will try to catch up with everybody as we go. Not many people know about this channel, she says. You know what? You're right. This is where you guys got to share and subscribe. If you guys can please do that. This channel hasn't been used in a while, so this is also streaming on Michelle's North American Snow Queen channel as well, which is another channel she does. That's an alternative backup called The Icy One. Actually, I'm still known as, you're known as Virgo Goddess. No, I'm not Virgo Goddess. That's somebody else. Okay. Twitch says, join the YouTube channel. Absolutely. That's how you get to Michelle's channel right there. And for the Twitch people, if you want to subscribe to Michelle's channel. And so Gidgy's here, of course. I'm so sorry I was not looking at chat. I'm looking to know Lummy better, obviously. By the way, Gidgy, please understand, make sure you, when you get the stuff, notifications about the shipping information or estimated dates of delivery, please make sure to let Michelle know, because Amazon is known to send her boxes all over Winstead, and she needs to make sure to get the right places so she can get them. There are things that sometimes up in North Main Street, at House of 112 on North Main. We're not even sure exactly where that is, but we have found packages up at North Main Street in Winstead. Or we found things in a home place. We find things scattered all over the place. Like Amazon can't make up their mind on where to send stuff. So if they send you a picture where items are sent to, if it's an Amazon delivery, please do send us the picture so that we can make sure that we know where it is, so we can make sure to grab it. Because we certainly know what our front looks like, and we know I've even thrown packages outside our front of our building on the sidewalk of all things, and that's where we need to watch and keep an eye on where Amazon is putting the stuff. I guess it depends on the drivers, how they're feeling that day. Some days they'll send out tons of packages and they'll bounce them all over the place. It's just really awkward. And let's see, what else? Nothing else. Michelle redid my hair again. Unfortunately, it's still itchy as hell. So, Lummy is itchy and bitchy. Sorry. It's something about these wigs. We gotta get some real hair wigs, Michelle. Really, please. Those are expensive. I know, but real hair wig would be more comfortable, I think. It's just, this is so itchy and making me bitchy. Itchy wigs makes Lummy bitchy. Yeah. Someday you're going to show people the wig you bought. Oh, God. That was a disaster. I bought this wig. It's kind of as long as Limmy's. It's all curly like Santa Claus hair. And it's just, well, it's like Merida. It just goes all over the place. And I can't comb it. It's snarly. It's everywhere. And it's like, I gotta really seriously work on it a bit to make it look better. I just was like, oh my god, see, Limmy, you look so cute. You really do. I just wish that we could get your hair like my real hair like this. Oh, there's always the box color. That's the first thing. I don't want to change my color though. Oh. You should advertise the channel on your community tab. Well, Michelle, you could do that. Why don't you do that, Michelle? Why don't you put this on your community tab? Okay. So we get the link to this channel so I can add it to my community tab. You got a community tab too. Michelle, I don't need to put it on my community tab. Alright. Copy that link and then put it on yours. I just did. Alright. So, okay. Let's take care of that right now. Let's go to my community tab. And post this on my community tab. There we go. Message. Join us. Join Lumi on her channel with Ask Lumi Questions. Show starts at 3 p.m. Eastern. It's already started to about 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Command V for verbose. Send that out there and post it on my community tab. There you go. Now it's posted. So now we can go back to Limmy on my channel and verify some of the numbers. Their numbers are good. You got subscriber count is good at 1,890. You're not doing bad right now either. No, I know. And you did post it in Noodles panel and in Gidgey's channel and the creator live on Discord, and you just posted it on. Did you send it out on Facebook? I'll take that as a no. No, I didn't. Yeah, the real hair is expensive. Yes, they are very expensive, and you can get better artificial wigs that are better than this one. This is probably one of the wigs they use at hairstyling school. It looks like something that would be given to a student to say, fix this hair, and I got it as a gift. We got it as a gift from Wiggy. Yeah, so it's not like... Okay, I think I can... Oh, I can log in. You can log in as me? Yeah. No, you can't. Oh. You forget, Lemmy, this is my channel, and you're trying to... So how can I share it? You can't. Oh, I can't. I gotta go back on and to my Facebook and stuff to share it. Oh. So it's just kind of confusing, so it's I will share the full stream afterwards though, so that people can come by and take and talk to the audience. So yes, we will do that. Well, we'll share Limmy's. I hate about this wig is that, and then Michelle's real hair is the same way. It snarls up so bad that it just It needs a wig conditioner. It needs an anti-static something really bad. It needs the hairbrush. It needs the wig conditioner. It needs the anti-static spray. Um, Maybe if you tied it back. Well, that's what I was gonna try to do. So you don't have the elastic in the drawer. I know. Oh, do I? Well, that you did, but I don't see it. Oh well, okay, whatever. We'll figure it out. Yeah, synthetic wigs are expensive. Absolutely. So besides scratching and itching with the wig, I know it's making Lemmy bitchy. Yeah, big time. The should have worn a wig. I should have worn a wig cap. We only have one. Sorry, it was with my other wig. So we did announce it in the Discord and things like that. So you could still copy that link. Yeah, it's in general chat. Oh, okay. So let's just do that. Let me just copy that general chat message. Let's see. There, just copy this. Click it. Click it for a ticket. Command copy. And I can go over here on Facebook on my side. I'll post it. You know, I don't think too many people even look on Facebook, honestly. I think I've seen, maybe 2 or 3 people come in from Facebook in my whole lifetime experience in your channel. They're really not coming to your Facebook on a regular basis. They're like, no, that's not really. So where's my post? Add to your post. Wait, add to your post? What's this? What's on your mind? It sounds like something the dwarves would say. What's on your mind? What's on my mind is I'm hot and sweaty and I'm watching a channel with Lemmy and the hair is itchy and scratchy and it's just miserable. Yeah, it's. Did you post it? I did. Did you post it to the group? There's only one follower. So what? Post it anyway. Alright. And you can also post it to Twitch. Yep. www.twitch.com. Wait, no, you want to go to x.com. Okay. And what's happening? So, you should post it. He's also on Facebook too. Daily Motion. But you know, the thing with Daily Motion is it doesn't really work very well. Oh, it doesn't? Not really. I mean, YouTube. Everyone is out there, so you want to send it to DNS. Okay. And you want to send it out now. Post. Is it too long? Upgrade the premium to send longer posted articles. The show will run until 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay. The show will run until about 5 p.m. Okay, I might have to clamp this, shorten it down. Yeah, it fits. Yeah, that works. Okay, so now I just posted on X or / Twitter so that they can see there as well. And did you just close my Restream on me? No, it's still there. Okay, it's an X right now. So let's close the X window. Ah, you stupid! I got it. All right. I think Well, it doesn't matter anyway. We're still live anyway. So, how many followers have you on Daily Motion? 1. No one really watches Michelle on Daily Motion. She can't stream on Daily Motion for some reason. I'm supposed to be able to stream, and I can't. No, I know. And we try to find out why, and they're not telling me. Yeah. That's the only one. Yeah, it's Michelle. Yeah. Maybe people occasionally walk around, maybe look real quick at the view one moment, but they don't really stick around. Yeah, they don't stick around. So Michelle kind of gets stuck with this. Yeah, where is everybody? It's just kind of awkward. It is awkward. It is really awkward. Because it's just kind of weird the way this works. I could still turn this on here, over here. Pop up my channel again. I know what you're going to say. My God, are you kidding me? No, this is not so serious. This is like, okay, now slide this window over there again. I do want to see me on face. I want to see me on camera again. Fine. All right. So let's go to that. I gotta get reused the bathroom again too. Yeah, Michelle's been pretty regular lately. Restream.io. Michelle has been very regular, which is good. She's been being all clogged up with making rocks. Yeah, rocks suck. Today is definitely better that she's regular and no risk of difficulties or other problems like that. So let's go with the panel here. So Restream.io. Putting everything together. By the way, they came up with a new version of Restream.io, which is really kind of aggravating because Michelle decided to click on it and check it out, the version 2, and she was like, oh man, I don't like this. I was like, because this thing has got completely different layout, and they're saying, hey, we got scenes. Well, that's nice. You got scenes, but we still have the scenes. Yeah. So we're not streaming it, so you can't actually see the scenes anyway. So we're just watching ourselves using it as a monitor. I came here to find out if Michelle is regular. Thanks. I know. Is that you? I go. Michelle doesn't want anything stuck up her bunghole. I don't particularly blame her, actually. She chooses not to get any kind of coloscopy. They have new technology now. They could do the opposite. They could actually have you swallow a pill, which is a camera, and it can go through your digestive tract and go through and take snapshots all the way down. So you want to swallow a camera. Only you would want to swallow a camera. Well, at least it's a little more comfortable. You just swallow the camera and then you just track it with a Bluetooth app on your phone. It goes right through you, and then by the time the camera is finished, you just expel it out of your bunghole, which is a little bit less frightening. Because I think it's kind of, I kind of understand that, why Michelle feels that way, because she's like, Even though it's a medical procedure, it's not the same thing as what her mother was saying about, oh, you want to be gay so you can pack fudge. And she's like, say what? She figured it out. She was like, oh, no, mama. That's not what that's not the case. That's not reality at all. It's just not. It isn't. That makes any sense. So the vitamins, the going outside, walking around has had positive impact on Michelle's health. So she's doing better. Yeah, we're doing better. And she's starting to lose the spare tire slowly. The spare tire slowly disappearing. Yes, the tire's going away. Yep. And that's a good thing, I guess. Because Michelle's losing weight now. How long do you think it will take you? Because you're supposed to schedule a doctor's appointment this month, or is it July? I think it's this month or next month. But the problem is that right now there is a question about the if you're going to be able to be seen because of your insurance. Yes, for the regular follow-ups, the plan did cover that. So we don't even have the blood work paperwork yet. No, they're gonna do that in December. Oh, okay. So in other words, there wouldn't be a follow-up exactly. Right. And unfortunately, with the changes with the spend down, they don't cover routine checkups. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable going through that procedure. But it can still detect cancer even with a camera. Because they can't collect polyps, though. Not yet, anyway. Maybe eventually they could take... One day they're going to come up with something that goes down your throat instead. That does the same job. Like a variation of that goes down your throat instead of up your butt. Then it's going to do the same job. And there's these little scissors that come out and they go snip, 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 and they collect polyps. And they could check that too. With a coloscopy, that's what it does. It's actually a two-stage process. It's actually the camera view, but it's also, if there's a polyp, they can go ahead, go snip, snip, and it doesn't hurt normally. And they just can take that off, and then they can pull it up for a biopsy if they really need to. Yeah. I think Michelle's just afraid. As she's afraid of the doctor going to go, oh, that's so bad news for you. You have another problem in your body to add to your bucket list. Oh, shit. That's the last thing I need, doctor. What is it this time? You're dying. I'm dying every day. You die every day. What? You're dying of ulcers. You're dying from large intestinal issues. Yeah, thanks for telling me the bad news, Doc. I really only have more bad news in my life right now. Really, not really in the mood. Yeah, I do feel, I call my luck. In one sense, we say, but alas, if you can find out what's wrong with your body, why don't you get the stupid diagnostic test done? It'll help you live longer. Oh, I got a feeling I'll live a long time even without that. My brother got one. He's older than me. I just don't feel comfortable doing it. Yeah, I know. What happens to your brain processing? I mean, how does this affect? Where do you go? Where do you go? I mean, think about that for a minute. Where do you go? I mean, your brain, they shut down the interrupts, right? Your brain is what? Your corpus callosum is still running to keep your heart and pulse going most of the time. What about your spirit? Where does that go? Kind of thinking, where does your spirit go when you're sleeping? Well, that I know. You're sleeping, you can visit the other side and come back again, but that's by natural means. That's a little different. This is sudden. And also, did you hear about the girl, 29 years old, normal, able-bodied girl who had assisted suicide? I did see the story in the news. I don't know why she wanted to do that. Assisted suicide. I don't understand. I mean, yeah, I kind of agree with that. It's kind of scary. What happens to your spirit? Where does it go? Is that also a time when an evil entity could come into your body and raise havoc? Because even if your intrusion alarm is sounding like a monster from hell, you'll never be able to respond to it. Well, that's true. You got plenty of experience, Gemini Gem. Absolutely, you have many experiences. I haven't had the misfortune of being in that situation, so I tend to get a little bit anxious about the whole idea. I mean, I know some people would say, Michelle, it's not a big deal. They give you a sedative, they give you for something to forget, like in general anesthesia, they'll give you something to cause temporary memory loss, and then they'll give you a anesthetic that knocks you out, or at least removes pain. You may not necessarily be totally knocked out, depending on the procedure. Like when you were going through your brain transplant, they couldn't totally knock you out because they need to have you conscious. But it's just scary to me. It's like I have no control, and I don't like the loss of control, so it scares me. I'm not used to giving up control. That's something that's very, 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 very Virgo-like in a sense. The sense of loss of control scares you because it's like, oh my God, I don't have the option of walking out of here. Okay. You know what? There's one technology me and Michelle wish they could come up with. I mean, they can do EEGs, right? Why can't they decode the EEGs during dream state to decode the dreams that you have and put it in a format that can be presented in video? I wonder why we can't do that. Maybe because the format is not in a format that our video processors can handle directly. It's not PAL, it's not NTSC, it's not CCAM. It's just a format of electrochemical things in an EEG during dream state. So I don't think we could read through that EEG and see where you can convert that signal into PAL or NTSC. or C-cam so you can send it to a television. I would be really fascinating, but I don't think we're quite there yet. No. To my knowledge, no. I have never had surgery. No, Michelle never had surgery to her knowledge. And we say that because my body's built. I never know if someone actually did modify me very young when maybe I was converted at a very early age or something. I don't know. I don't remember any surgeries. My mom never talked about surgeries. So maybe, but I wonder if I was converted at a very early age. That's a great question, though. I wish I could tell you. I don't see anything in the records when I was your spirit guide about surgeries or any kind of medical interventions involving knocking you out cold. The most important surgery I would have been was the knee surgery. But then when I went back to see the orthopedic doctor, he told me, he said, Michelle, I hate to tell you, there's 50-50 chance it's going to go well. And that's not very good betting odds. He said, first of all, we got to get donor tissue. It's going to take you 6 months to recover in bed. And it means that the rest home is going to take 100% of your money, which means you can't pay your landlord, and then you're going to end up in the street. And if you're lucky and you do recover from the donor tissue from the cadavers, then for repairing the tendons and ligament or tendon damage, you're still going to be stuck having to go through rehab. And that means your landlord would not be paying his rent, getting his rent paid, and he will throw you out in the street. Gemini questions have been so awesome. Thank you very much. I've been listening and learning so much. Well, I do appreciate asking questions. This was supposed to be Lemmy's time, but I guess I'm getting stuck answering some of them. Well, it's okay. I can answer some, obviously, too. Oh no, this is for Tony. Yeah. So if we went ahead and got Michelle's knee fixed, the orthopedic doctor said there's 50% chance it's going to work out. In fact, it's probably even very likely an upper 49% chance, given that we need to get donor tissue for the tendons, and we center your kneecap, and there's scar tissue down there. He said that we would have to remove a lot of tissue. It takes a very specialist doctor to do that. He said even I'm not really qualified to do it. He said, however, in a normal circumstance where it's not as severe of damage, you would spend 3 months in bed while you're immobilized, while your kneecap is refused to your lower leg, and then you would then go start rehab, and that is the standard procedure. But because the amount of tendon damage, which includes damage from prior accidents, which didn't end up in the hospital for, because we see a lot of scar tissue. We have to get donors. We have to get cadaver tissue. It has to be replaced. It's going to be 6 months in bed time, and then it's going to be about 3 months rehab. Even if everything works, if nothing takes, if the donor tissue does not work, you're going to end up being in a wheelchair for the rest of your life. So then you would basically be even in worse shape. He said, as a medical professional, I personally do not recommend you do it. It is not worth it. You already are walking now. Even if you need to use a walker for some assistance, in some cases, it's far better for you to keep mobile and moving, because the damage is so much and needs a specialist that specializes in grafting and cadaver tissue. And that said, he said, just don't do it, because it's not worth it for you to do that at this time. Yeah, well, it is as it is. But you know what? Here's the thing that's important to remember. Michelle is walking now. She sometimes does not use the walker. For example, she was at Cumberland Farms. She only had to use the walker in one hand while she was carrying the Diet Cola in the other. And in fact, she could have folded the walker. Michelle, you could replace with a cane, you know. I know. But then I would have one hand constantly holding a cane while the other hand is holding a drink or something. And sometimes my hip hurts so bad that I need the walker to lean on. Yeah, that's something that they're trying to do, is kind of recondition the hip a little bit with the walker and getting out more. That's because the walker helps Michelle when she needs to rest her hip, because she can't sit anywhere because they took all the benches out of Winston. So she has to lean on her walker while she wiggles her left leg to kind of ease up the pain in the hip. And he said, "Oh, I can fix the hip." He said, "I didn't even think about checking the hip." He said, "So you got hip problems too?" He said, "I wish you had told me that." I said, "I could have done more advanced scan on the hip." And Michelle said, "Well, originally we came here for the knee." But yeah, he said, "Well," so he took a quick look at Michelle's hip. He said, "Yeah, I can fix hips. That's pretty easy. I know how to do those. But the knee is definitely definitely no. Hip is more likely to be successful. But hip surgery is also nip and tuck, because the fact is, if the implant for the replacement hip doesn't work out right, it could be just as debilitating for Michelle." So he said, but right now, like he said, overall, you are working, you are ambulatory, you are moving. So you might just have to rest more, but keep walking. He said that. Keep walking, moving, do things. Don't sit down in the house all day. As he said, that's the last thing you should be doing, because then your bones will atrophy. You don't need that. So he says, "I hear that about your knee." He said, "I'm glad you're putting out and staying active." Absolutely, Michelle is too. As far as orangutan calling Michelle fat, Michelle is making some positive inroads in her health. So she's getting back on her feet. She's doing more. And that's good, because this is also why Carmen was originally brought into the job, is because I didn't have any experience with physical injuries like this. So I asked Mother God to find Michelle a person who could help advocate for her to get back on her feet. And next week at 3 o'clock, it's going to be an interview with Carmen Miranda. So we'll be on this channel. We're going to cover stuff with Carmen. And it should be really interesting. Of course, Michelle will be here. Where else is she going to be, right? Yeah, she's going to be here. So that's next week. So next Sunday, 3 o'clock to 5, will be an interview with Carmen Miranda. And that's going to be, I think, will be interesting. That's going to answer some questions, since she is a visiting spirit. What does the visiting spirit do? How is it different from what I do, because I'm married to Michelle, versus a visiting spirit? Well, I can give you one quick difference, because I have also done my rounds too in the past. Is visiting spirits, just come and check on people, kind of like case management. They don't live with them. They don't. They remain independent of the people. They come over, they check on you, they talk to you. Even spirit guides do that. They just don't necessarily live with the person. I do, because I married Michelle, which means I'm not a spirit guide anymore. I'm her spouse. Mother Asna is our spirit guide. So that's why I talked to Mother Asna. I said, "Hey, Michelle needs help." So, but Mother said that she couldn't do it because she was a little bit, was overworked, working hard on other clients. And she felt that she needed somebody that was more experienced. So that's what she called Carmen. So Carmen came in because Mother, at my request, referred, her to us, moral to her, us to her. and she read Michelle's file and said, yes, I can help Michelle. I certainly understand injuries. I understand how much it really is debilitating to the soul, how much it sucks when you are hurt and you want to do more things. So yes, there's definitely no reason why Michelle should not be able to have somebody who can help inspire her to get off her ass and do something. That's why it's so important to remember Carmen is there, but she doesn't live here. That's the thing that people like Red don't understand. Carmen has her own home. She does not have to live here. She's working with 3 other people, 2 that are wanting to be living people that want to be in the performing arts, and another person that is kind of in Michelle's situation, but for a different reason. The person's having problems with drugs and alcohol, and is trying to get their life back together. So for Carmen, that person is more of substance abuse issues. For Michelle, it's getting her back on her feet, dancing and moving. And with the other 2 other people, it's to inspire them to learn to expand their repertoire. So she doesn't get a lot of calls anymore. I mean, back when she first died, she was saying there was so many people that already knew her from when she was alive. You know, like the first 10 years, 15 years, that there was like some up to 1975. There was a lot of people always asking about Carmen Miranda. But then as she got older since her death, less and less people were asking about Carmen Miranda's help. So she had a lot of time on her hands, and she wants to stay active too. So Carmen Miranda is a very nice person, and I think that it's beautiful. Where did when Michelle get married? Right here. Yeah, it was a ceremony in the actually we did it through astral travel to the other side, and then we exchanged vows and rings, and Mother Asna was presiding over the ceremony. And then she explained that because this was already preordained, that she would be taking over for Lumi's role as a spirit guide. So she took over, and it's been working with ever since. Mother God always kind of worked with us. Is more of an advisory role, but now she's really definitely in the thick of it. So she works with me in Lumi directly now. And Michelle's brother, Jesus. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Michelle's channel on Kick. We love you. We really do. Thank you so much for following us on Kick. Tonight's Silvermoon will be starting at 7 o'clock, and that's going to be a great night. Music. Michelle already showed the records earlier. Yes, we did. Can we get to the records on the screen now? I think they're still there. No, they're not. Okay, well, anyway. There's definitely going to be very fascinating tonight with the music on the show. And thank you for the follow. And let's just make sure, remember, guys who are watching my channel, please do join Michelle Marie Delaney on Kick for tonight for Silvermoon Radio, AM 1610, starting at 7 o'clock until 10 p.m. at night. Before the show, me and Michelle shall eat dinner first. So it takes like 30 minutes to cook a pizza, and then it takes time for it to cool. Because these teeth don't do well when you start throwing in a really hot pizza in your mouth, because they'll start to melt, and then it's not good. So we tend to let the pizza get cool enough so they don't burn your throat in the process either. So we'll start the pizza at about 5:30, take it out of the oven, put it on top of the cooling rack or top of the stove to cool, and then about 6 o'clock we will have dinner, which means it'll be cold for 30 minutes, so it'll be cooler to eat. To have a ring. Great question for you to have a ring. We don't have a ring. No, we don't need one. I'm sure we can find an engagement ring, but which fingers are you going to put it on? Probably both. This one, this one. This is Limmy's hand. This is my hand right here. Yeah, this is my hand. I'm on the right side, and unfortunately, I'm the one with the shitty eyes and the shitty ear, and Michelle has got the better eye, better ear. That we can both. I can write with both hands. Limmy can't. Right, you are ambidextrous for the writing. Michelle is mainly left-handed. People don't realize that. The studio is set for a left-handed person. She set this up instinctually. The way it's set up is for a left-handed person. All the controls are on her left hand. She's reaching over here, turning knobs, pushing buttons. The Stream Deck's on this side now. Yeah, the Stream Deck's on this side. The only thing that's different is the Stream Deck's on my side. But I don't really know where all the buttons are. Michelle does. Pretty much by feel. Yeah. I thought Lemmy would like a band, and Michelle may want something a little fancy, huh? I am left-handed, so it's getting. Hey, I can support you. It's a funny thing because Dory asked me. She said, "Are you right-handed or left-handed? You use the left hand a lot." That's the reason why the knee injury sucked so bad. It was my predominant leg. That is Michelle spit on my leg. She leads with the left leg. All of a sudden, she couldn't lead anymore. And she was like, "What am I going to do? I can't even walk. I can't even get a full leg extension. Gotta use her right leg. But I'm left-legged. I can't lead with my right leg. I'm left-legged. You're ambidextrous. You have to figure it out." That's what I told her. "Well, it's your leg. Why can't you lead?" "Well, I can lead for you, but your left leg's still going to have to follow." So we ended up having to walk together. Now we have to lead with the right leg instead of the left. But Michelle started to get her left leg back too. So she's actually getting the left leg is getting strong enough that she can actually lead with her left leg now. Yeah. Yeah. Actually just adopted when I was young. They know it's Lumi in the bathtub. They've never seen that. This bathtub hasn't been used since 2016. This is one of the oldest backgrounds we have. This one was one of the backdrops we lost. And we found it. And I said, "I want to use it." Michelle said, "Okay." So she searched for it on the hard drive. All the hard drives that we extracted files from. We still have one more. And you know why? It's going to have the original intros that used to be used. I believe it's on that one. That used to be the beginning of all the old videos with the tones on it. There's a typo in there. I want to fix it. Let me make it 16 by 9. Yeah. Love your change. Yeah, thank you. Well, we'll be using this on my show. Michelle's going to be using her other ones on her show. That's how we're going to try to keep the shows distinctly separate. Michelle, I need a profile on your Stream Deck for me. Oh, God. Come on. You can have multiple profiles. Yeah, really. Seriously. Why can't I have a Stream Deck profile? You can. I just have to set one up for you. Sound like what guy would say. Make it so, number one. Get up, make me a background, make me a profile so I can add my buttons. Because I don't need as many the same stuff you do. I mean, and I definitely do want to come up with a nice animated intro. Well, Wiki never gave you one. No, Wiki never gave me one. That's a good point. Maybe we can make something out of jump cuts. I need more content then. You need more content, and there is some on Brian K's rap video. If you haven't seen that, here it is. Here's Brian K's rap video for those of you who have. Of course, most of you who have, but this is probably the few times you see me on camera.
The following video is, I'm going to be honest when I say it before you watch this, may upset a whole bunch of you. And frankly, I'm afraid to tell you, honey, it has to happen.
What am I looking for exactly?
Take it back before she starts to blame me. Do you know the lady named Michelle Marie Delaney? She's the one that can cause a real scene. Also has the title of a motherfucking queen. Has his ass that's been her whole life. But when she is streaming, she is getting all the likes. She barely even tries and she's not always nice. But I bet you a tenner that she'll show you a good time. Entertainment, that's a forte. Sitting in the snow palace, slaving all the way. In a chair covered in Rusty's hair. Picks up the phone. Connor, you're on the air. Don't expect expectations from the queen. Watch long enough and you'll know just what I mean. Not spitting out the shade or trying to throw the doubt. Just watch a little bit, tune in and figure out. But be warned, it's hard to look away. It's almost like you're trapped from the serpent with a gaze. Or maybe from some forces that's unseen. I swear to you, my friend, it's like a fever dream. And the show is just about to start. I'm saving all the clips of my favorite part. A theater for insane minds. Don't forget that she is legally blind. Give it a little bit and I'm sure that she will ban me. Then I get banned by the demon that collude me. Yes, you heard me right. It's the one inside the head. The one Michelle blames when the racist things are said. Lisa thinks about the one who brought the roaches. Ed is coming back as the summertime approaches. Getting cold beers with pulling those trains. Streaming from the front porch even when it rains. At this rate, maybe Dory's coming back. Bet that she exploded and by that I mean with fact. If you think that she will be boring, then no worry about it, bruv. She's stuck up in torrent. Then funny ain't it though that she used to be a sister. Comes good and con, she is not like Krista, not even close. It's not the same thing on top of all the shit. She also was a thief. Show you know she likes the tits that are so pretty. Especially the ones that hang on Tiger Kitty. Maybe did I mean the ones that are on that girl Gitchy? I don't know, hopefully Stan don't sue me. If he does, he ain't gonna get much rand. Truth be told, I don't give a damn. He a damn good man, and he got a good plan. He the one getting Ed loaded up in the van. Guess you heard me right, other words I said. If you don't believe me, go ahead, ask Fred. He probably playing that turtle well. Go ahead, hit him up, be a real good pal. So spark it up now and let's smoke a bowl and tune into the queen with David Bordeaux. They got a good show with the chill ass flow. Hope Michelle don't kill them all with the snow. Kinda like the way that she did to Pete, but Rich, goddammit, this is good ass beat. Hope again, Michelle, and you can meet and watch the documentary with commentary. The phones are coming back as well as smack old cat scenes. Michelle's site finally got back on the right track. I don't know that much what the future be holding, but I can say right now that it's gonna be real golden. It's gonna be a lot better than it was, at least. Much better than it was with that fucking Rhonda Church.
I'm not much at this book stuff. Let's see.
And there you go. That was the one that Brian K made for Michelle Shell, but he never made one for mine. Which let me kind of like we have to come up with new stock materials, and so we'll do that. One of the things that people always wondered about, and since a lot of you guys that are regulars here, I'll just say is that since I'm not monetized anyway, let me just start by talking about Silvermoon Radio AM 1610 as that we... Can I play some of the records? If you want to. Yeah, because you played this record anyway. No one even gave a complaint. I wonder... For those of you who wondered what kind of music Michelle likes and the kind of music she likes to do, let's see if I can get this on cue here. I want to just play a little bit of something I kind of like as well. Let's see, what's vibe is it? This one? I think that should not be okay. Well, someone plays something here that's from the Italian Party. At least a piece of the music. First thing I notice is there is really very little grooves separation on this record. I'm just going to play a little bit of piece of this music. And let's see. slide this over to the right side. This is just a little bit of some of the music that we do like to play. I'm going to jump around a little bit in this record too. It's kind of hard to keep it up, but let's just, I'll give you a symbol of this record and here. Don't kill it, Lum. You can hear more of that music on Silvermoon Radio, AM 1610. After we play all the club mix albums, there's just a little sample of what we play on Silvermoon Radio, AM 1610. So come on over tonight. We have 5 club mix album songs, and we have 1 original club mix album that Michelle had on her channel. And we're going to be playing also some music by Elton John tonight as well, so that you guys can listen to that. And we have more records over there. We have a lot more records over there. And, of course, the original Elton John record probably will be hit up. And so, yeah, we're going to have some music tonight on Silvermoon Radio, 1610 with Michelle. It should be interesting for you guys to check out. And a couple of days ago, we played some of these from WRKO. And then we'll play some of the Best of Bread. The Best of Bread tonight. Volume 1, 2. Unfortunately, Rita Coolidge suffered a light minor crack. It don't look so minor. Did you get careless when you threw that on the turntable that night? Michelle, I was so disgusted. I just went threw it on there. I probably did it. I probably did damage it a little bit. It's okay. Alright, so, of course, the Fifth Dimension and Country Western, Lawrence Welk, other records. So, I liked it. I do like the Rita Coolidge record, and I like the Amy Winehouse one as well. So, yeah. So, a lot of different pieces of music today on AM 1610 Silvermoon City. That's going to start at 7 o'clock on Kick, so your Kick audience don't have to worry about going anywhere, because that's where it's going to be. So, YouTubers are going to have to go to Kick at www.kickcom/BICHELA at 7 o'clock Eastern Time to 10 p.m. Eastern, followed by the after show on Michelle's channel on YouTube and Kick about 10 p.m. Eastern Time. I don't know what she's going to talk about in the after show, but I better close this turntable because Rusty the Cat is just showed up, and you know what he's going to do. Yeah. Kind of sounds like the song I Am Sandra D from the movie Grease. I know what you want to do. There's the cat. Anyway, he's up here. He's doing his kitty thing. As I am aware that he is going to want to have fun. And sometimes he goes outside. He doesn't expect I was going to be streaming today. So, he did not know. He didn't get the memo. He can't read. I know. He can't read. How could he get the memo? He couldn't get the memo. He couldn't have read it anyway. Absolutely. This is Rusty. By the way, I'll just lay this out way so you can see him. Let's see. Come on. Yeah, stick a little paw in my face. This is Michelle's cat. Our cat. He wants to go outside. He's kissing the monitor now. Ouch! Rusty, don't do that. It hurts. He swatted me with his feet. He wants to go out. I gotta let him out. So just really kind of cool that, doing that stuff there, Yeah, I think it's still pretty cool that we had a good show anyway. Yeah, it's not bad for the first time in a couple months. I even did a video on this channel. My hair is still a mess. Oh. Just can't get me that wig spray, please. I'm getting it. We're getting it. Okay. So that'll be at 7 o'clock Eastern time tonight. Will be Silvermoon Radio AM 1610. So please do check it out. We really, really, really want you to be part of the show. And I know Michelle's jealous of my hair. It's just a wig. You like it anyway? Yeah. No. I can't win. It's not. It's just cool. It's cool. Yeah, it's cool. And in front, you look a little bit like Gates McFadden. I do. A little bit. Except hair was shorter than yours. Okay. Anyway. So everybody, I just want to say, I guess, is there anybody who have any more questions? Because we still got some time. We still have a little time. Actually, technically, no, it's 5:05. It is. Oh my God, I didn't know that. So I'll answer one more question. Anybody have one last question on the lightning round, as Michelle would call it? We got the lightning round. So anybody have a fast question that they want to know? This is the time to ask it. Okay, first of all, if you want to catch Silvermoon Radio AM 1610, this is what it looks like. This is the screen for Silvermoon Radio AM 1610 on Kick, and that starts at 7 o'clock Eastern time tonight on Kick. And also, just remember that coming up on Tuesday, where's it? We have the Silvermoon Drive-In Movie Theater. That's on Tuesday nights. We don't have anything right now. I'm thinking about something. What are we going to add? Let's see if I can try to get South American Way by Carmen Miranda. While you're getting South American Way by Carmen Miranda, how about getting something that's also a newer movie too? I don't know what to get. We'll figure something out. I'm just letting you know, guys. I don't have an outro. I don't have an intro. You can use my outro. It's not mine. I know, but I mean, I need an outro. I don't have one. I know. I gotta get one. That's just it. I don't have one for you. Oh. We'll figure it out. Anyway, just, next screen. There you go. Oh, there you go. We'll figure it out. We will find a solution. And you need to stop talking about her like that. She really was nothing like that at all. Carmen was... By the way, did she actually have training as a dancer, or was she just kind of more of... I don't think she really strictly had formal training. I don't remember her going to a dance school. I mean, maybe she did some training later on. But I kind of got the impression that Carmen was kind of self-taught. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So she was self-taught. I think so. No, I'm not sure, though. We'll have to ask her. When we see her next Sunday at 3 o'clock on your channel, you can ask her if she's self-taught. I got the feeling the answer is yes, but we will see what she's got to say. Everybody, for now, I want to thank you for coming for this show. We do need an intro and outro for me. I don't have one. So much want one. I would just wish we had one. We'll find one. We'll find one. But for now, everybody, thank you so much for coming to this very special, unique opportunity. And Michelle and I are going to decide if we're going to share this on her channel. And this will be the time to see if we have issue with the copyright with that song. If we don't have copyright problems with those music, then maybe Michelle will release the whole album on YouTube so you can download it and listen to it. So we're not going to copyright it because it's not our music. It belongs to Tifton Sound. It doesn't belong to Michelle Marie Lunny. Well, I guess they could, but it's not really. It's not really specifically for me. I kind of need my own song. Yeah, you need your own song. This is my song. This is my song. Give me a song to sing along. Yeah, I think that great with that. Give me something that's me that you can see and believe. Let me be free. Let me be me. Let it be me. Do 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 do. Of course, you can always do something like Bunny does. Hi, this is Lovey! No, that's a little bit too much. I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to go that hyper. I mean, I'm not that hyper. Bunny from Graveyard Girl has got this funny intro. Hi, my name is Lovey. I'm Bunny. You know, she can't hear well either. No, she can't. It's funny because it's like she's got this hearing problem. And she's like, it's hilarious listening to her. She jumps up on she's this blonde hair girl that she's got this eyes. She's got these crazy eyes. I'm like, yeah, huge. I'm like, they're not Michelle. Like, hi, this is Lemmy. I got some great news for you today. Today we're going to talk about Carmen Miranda. I don't think so. It doesn't sound like me. It don't look like me. Well, it looks like you, but it don't sound like you. No. And besides, that's Grave 3 Yards Girls kind of intro. All right, guys. Listen, for now, we're going to be going ready for 7 o'clock. Silvermoon Radio on Kick. All the kickers know where we are. You're already there. And so come back about 6 o'clock tonight. And we'll see you all there. Until then, have a nice night, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.